I'm Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's Group of Institutions, Integrated Campus, Hyderabad. Estimation, Quantity, Surveying and Valuation. Unit 5, Contracts. See, in this video, I'm going to explain about types of contracts. What are the types of contracts? There are many types of contracts. Lump sum contract, lump sum and scheduled contract. Scheduled contract or item rate contract or unit price contract. Commercial contract, domestic building contract. See, many or more that I will discuss one by one. Percentage rate contract, cost plus fixed fee contract, cost plus percentage of cost contract, subcontract agreement, special contracts. See, if you see briefly, I will explain you what are the types of contracts. Lump sum contract means lump sum. See, that is overall. So you construct me a residential building for me as my convenient for say 50 lakhs or 1 crore like that lump sum, and you will give you plan and all the elevation that sections according to your plans. He has to construct and will hand over. Just briefly I am explaining, and in detail I am explaining in coming classes. Now lump sum and scheduled contract. Lump sum and that is, suppose there are variation in plans, then scheduled contract will be there. See, suppose he requested for compound wall. The compound wall rate is different. To construct that wall, what is the rate? That is scheduled contract. Scheduled contract or item rate, item wise, say plastering item, slab wise, columns, and scheduled contract and item rate contract or unit price contract. Unit wise item rate contract. Schedule means detailed schedule. So as per plan, as per that schedule, they have to take contract. Commercial contract, it's a commercial project or residential or like institutions or commercial building. Domestic means residential buildings. And your percentage rate contract. See, you construct this much, this house, I will give so much percentage. See, I will pay everything for you, and you take so 5%, and you construct my house. Cost plus fixed fee contract. You cost and fixed fee. That's all. Cost, that is the cost of item, and fee. Cost plus percentage of cost contract. See, total cost plus what is the percentage of contract. Subcontract agreement. See, whenever there is a big project, they will go for subcontracts. Special contracts. Special contracts is different. So in rare cases, this special contract will be there. So we'll look at one by one. If you look at some lump sum construction contract, in this type, the contractor bids a single fixed price for overall activities in the project scope. See, in this type, the contractor bids a single fixed price. So I will complete this project for this amount. There is no change in the plans and no change in the specification, no change in the amount. So this is a single fixed price for overall all activities in the project scope. The contractor is responsible for estimating project cost from drawings, that adds overhead and is profit to determine the price of the project. See, contractor will first of all, whenever you will give the plans, he will estimate the project, contract project. Okay, he estimate each item from the drawing, so and so, for the cost for excavation so much cost, for footing so much cost, for column so much cost, And for brick masonry, what is the cost? For plastering, similarly slabs, what is cement required? What is cost? What is the labor? For labor cost and overhead charges, unforeseen charges, the required security and masonry. So skilled labor, carpenter, blacksmith, all painter, plumber, so every labor required, and according to his practical knowledge, he will estimate the total amount, and he will add his profit also, and he will mention that I will do this type of building with this specification, this condition, this I will provide this specification of suppose say sanitary items, branded item, say anchor electrical items like that. He will mention and he will fix the one figure for that amount. He will do the that project as per plans. This is lump sum construction contract. So in this type, the contractor bids a single fixed price for overall activities in the project scope. The contractor is responsible for estimating project cost from ranks, then adds overhead and his profit to determine the price of the contract. This is one. And all risks are assigned to the contractor. There is not any risk carried by the owner. The contractor has incentive in this contract, has is rewarded for early finish, and there is no penalty for late finish. See, this is one important point in the lump sum contract is that all risks are assigned to the contractor. If there is no availability of water, contractor has to provide water. He has to bring somewhere by tankers or his pipelines. He will it's his own risk to arrange water to construct that building. Or anything happen to labor, suppose a labor fall down and damage some type of life. So any risk with the labor or any persons is only risk of contractor, but not the owner. Okay, any penalty or any punishment, anything, even loss, court, even if required, he will go for police station also and courts also. But that is only contractor in agreement. The owner will not have any type of risk. Only contractor has to take that risk. And in this type, what the owner will do, if he will complete early, he will give his reward, his more amount, happily will rewarded some amount, lump sum amount, or some type of gold or some type of diamonds will present to the contract. Generally with clothes and gold, they will in the opening of the house, they will provide to the that contractor. And there is, if late, uh, there is no penalty for late. A little bit late, something say because of various reason, if it is delayed, and there is no fine in this contract. The contractor is deal when the project scope is well defined at the design stage, but there is a limit flexibility for modifying the design during the construction period. See, in general, contractor will not agree to change the plan after fix the lump sum amount. Otherwise, if changes are more, if you see more changes, there is a limited flexibility of modifying design. Very small changes you can change, but major changes you can't change. You can't construct an extra room, or you can remove room, but the you won't reduce amount. So any small changes, if negligible, that is will not affect the cost of the contractor. Those items it can change, but overall major designs or major modifications will not be accepted by contractor. See, this is very important in the lump sum contract. Okay. See, in lump sum contract, see, if you see lump sum contract is first, he will check the ranks and he will calculate total cost with the local rates available in the market with the different materials, different specification of the materials, different items, different general and detailed specification of items, rates, and different labor charges will add, and overhead charges, unforeseen charges also will add, and his profit also will add in the lump sum transaction. As I said, any risk is the contractor, but not the owner. Why I am repeating this very important point? Owner will not take any risk. If anything, any damage happen, any for his equipment, or any person is is undergone with an accident by mistake, so the contractor has to take care of his life. He has to join him in the hospital, so the expenses is borne by the contractor only. Suppose any legal actions will be there, only contractor has to take care that legal notices, and owner is not responsible for anything in lump sum contractor. Okay. And see, owner will give award, reward, or if this is project completed early, and there will not be any penalty if the project is delayed. Okay, this contract is deal when the project scope is well defined at this design stage, because there is a limited flexibility for modifying the design during a construction period. You can't change many. See, doors, see, teak wood door. Suppose you have some other type of door, you will not agree. Suppose a door is with, say, 5,000 cost, you will use, say, 4,500 to 5,500 maximum, but we can't replace that door by 10,000 rupees. So in that way, small modification you can do, but you won't, there is no flexibility for modifying the design during construction period. Okay, so this is very important. One more thing, windows. Suppose that is aluminum windows. You can't change for other teak windows. So as the design plans, he has to construction as per plans in lump sum contract, and there is no scope, no flexibility in changing design or adding one room or deleting one room or extra room or extra slab, and this will not accepted in the lump sum contract. Okay, so this is very important point in the lump sum contract. I will end this session now, and we'll see some more contracts, that is lump sum and item contracts, in the next video. Thank you all.